And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Not a bad try by any means. And here's Di Maria, and it's Serginho. And here's Mbappe. He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think this guy Scalvini will be the one his teammates look to when the going gets tough here. He's been surprisingly mature and intelligent from such an early age, and he just reads the game brilliantly and often breaks the lines with his passing from the back.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Sulemana! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Sulemana clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Raspadori. Robertson. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Mbappe. Showing good feet. And this is... It's Di Maria! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Now it's Tura.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add...
Shoots! Goal! Atalanta! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Atalanta are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Di Maria. Tura. Now it's Raspadori. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pasalic! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, that has not gone well. Half an hour played now. That's a shade optimistic.
Oh, great.
He's having a pop! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Raspadori has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's a good foray he's making. Now it's Di Maria. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Now this could be a chance. Oh, what? And he's following up! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Scalvini. Bellanova, who's set up one goal so far. Bellanova, he's got away.
Milan certainly could do with a positive score.
Oh, he's having a go! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession
here. That was lovely, that.
And he's worked it through. Towering header! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Di Maria. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the through ball. An uncompromising challenge. Bellanova was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No foul, says the referee. Di Maria. Pasalic. That's a cute ball. He's on it. Can he get... Raspadori! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Milan go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pasalic is only bettered by one man in terms of assists this season. Sulemana. Now it's Duro. He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Pasalic. Raspadori. Real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Di Maria. And it's Alexander. And he shoots! Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Scalvini. Tries to pass it through. Pasalic. Messi. Di Maria.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
60 minutes played.
spettatori.
Now it's Mbappe. Di Maria. Well, that's a little loose. And here's Di Maria. Decent chance!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Milan have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by great home support, but they need something to go their way pretty soon, Peter.
And he's got the beating of his man. Raspadori, he is onto this. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and chance, surely! And that's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Raspadori is second in the league scoring charts. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Atalanta are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach.
Matches Cunha! He doesn't look too happy with that. Derone. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Maldini. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Milan are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Oh, good spread. Van Dijk. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Maldini. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Van Dijk with the foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Can he get on the end of this? Rodri. Can he get it through? It's a pretty loose pass.
Milan really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And here's Messi. Now it's Matthias Cunha. He's having a hit! Oh, he's been caught napping! And they've got rid. Rodri. And it's made its way to him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Matthias Cunha, nicely spread. Now it's Foden. Now it's Messi. Now it's Matt. Tries one from range! And with that, the end. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.